We are live. What is up, everybody? Hey, I still feel like I'm supposed to say like Happy Halloween or something. I, for the first time, missed one of my lives, sadly. And it was the Sunday right after Halloween. Halloween just got a little too intense, I guess you could say. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was well worth it. I still wanted to go live so bad, but I did not manage my time properly, and I literally ran it all the way to the edge because I was driving back that Sunday because I needed to be back in Washington for work on Monday. And I thought for sure if I left early enough, I'd make it back. And because of the time change, I was even gaining an extra hour. Not only did I gain an hour from the whole daylight savings, but I also was gaining an hour by chasing the sun, driving towards the sun, I guess you could say. And so the time zone, you get an hour extra in Washington. So I thought for sure I'd be able to make it. And I started driving. I drove all freaking day on Sunday. And I got here right at midnight. It was even a little bit after. So I was like debating going live at 1 a.m. on Monday. But I was like, screw that. I missed it. I missed my opportunity. It's too late. But that's okay. I figured it was bound to happen at some point. So I just let it be. It's whatever. But we're here now. We're going to keep it going consistent and get up to 100 lives. We're just behind by 1 week, but that's okay. I can work with that. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you're all having a great Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed Amanda's live. I just came over from hers. Hers was a lot of fun. Let's see. Let me pull up the comments here. What's up, Melanie Brown? Thanks for being the first one to comment. If I was telling a scary story today, you would be the main character. But I think we are, well, I'll tell a story today, but I don't think it's going to be scary. But I did like telling the scary stories for sure. I want to tell more, but maybe I'm going to do I'll just save them for next Halloween or something. I'm already trying to plan out the haunted houses I want to go to next year. I had so much fun. But what's up, Kyle? What's up, Darcy? Oh, Derek. What's up? Prudence, Lauren. Oh, Lolan. Not sure how to say that name. But anyways, thank you guys for joining for another evening with Eskel. We're on episode 89. We're almost to 90. We would have been at 90, but yeah. The haunted house I went to was the Asylum 49, and you guys, it was so cool. I hadn't been there I was trying to retract the amount of years. It was about 5 years, I'm pretty sure. And they have upgraded everything, you guys. So many new gadgets, so many cool decorations added, and lights and lasers all over the place. It was a lot of fun. Just as intense as I remember though, because I did the full contact, so they were able to grab me. They kept on messing up my hair. I don't know if I like that too much, but it was definitely very intense. So I had a lot of fun. It was awesome. Yeah, I want to try and see if I can do another get together there or something. I wanted to see potentially recording or trying to go there and explore it in a little bit of a different way. I don't know, go through it backwards or something. I think that would be so interesting. Just trying new stuff, I think they might do some sort of a ghost hunt thing there. I think that could be a lot of fun too. But it's just the perfect situation for a haunted house because it's out kind of it's not in the city. It's more on the edge of the city. You got to drive a little bit to get to it in this smaller town on the edge. And it's just this really creepy area of the city. And then it's I should have looked into the actual history, but it really does look like this creepy old abandoned hospital. Oh, it was so fun. I really enjoyed going to that one. You went a long time without missing. I know. I literally went 88 weeks going live every single Sunday. Last week was the first one I missed. So as bad as I feel about missing one, I'm proud of myself for going to 89. And then now we should be able to make it all the way to 100. And then we're going to switch it up, try something new. Um, yeah. I want to either figure out how to make my lives not so blurry, or do it more of like where I can actually film ahead of time and then post it, so it's just not so blurry. I don't like every time I rewatched the scary story ones, by the way. I hope you guys did too. I was like looking up some, like going through them for some good questions to ask for our prize that we'll be giving away today. So I'm excited about that. But every time I went back to rewatch them, I was like, dang, they're so like grainy. Like the quality just isn't coming through, even though I upgraded my camera. The sound quality is my favorite part. I upgraded the mic, and for some reason, lives do great with the sound quality, but the image quality is probably due to my Wi-Fi. But that's my biggest thing I want to work on next. But yeah, I worked really hard on my cool background for the Halloween one, telling scary stories, and the creepy music playing into it. It all went together really well. I loved it. I want to go to some big ones next year. There you go. If you're in Utah, Melanie, you should like DM me on Instagram. There was about 3 or 4 people that wanted to come this year, but they couldn't, and so I basically just told them just plan on next year for Halloween. I think I like the tradition of just going back to Utah, because not only are there so many haunted houses there, but I feel like it's so easy to get a group together to go down there. The one my brother wants to go to, someone got shot outside of it. Oh, was that a part of the haunted house? That'd be so scary. My husband went out with our son to trick-or-treating. My husband wore a shit emoji. That's a funny costume. Yeah, Asylum 49 does ghost hunts also. See, that would be fun. Asylum 49 was on Ghost Adventures 2 times. Okay, so, Kyle, you know a lot about the Asylum 49. What is its origination? When I was waiting in line, I was hearing all these different stories about how it was actually used to be a hospital, and like they would have crazy, insane patients there that've been locked in the basement, and that's where it like got its original story from. Is any of that true? Does the building originate from, I don't know, some creepy background? Was it just some old warehouse you guys found and turned it into it? Like, what is the story behind it, you know? I think that would be cool to find out. There is an old hospital here for sale. My husband won't buy it though. If they want to get into the business, honestly, when I saw the new upgrades to Asylum 49, I was like, this would be such a fun like little business to run, you know? Being able to just deck it out and just find all the like collect all these cool items to just add and be a part of your haunted house would be awesome. I think that would be so fun. And it's like, cuz not only is it just an asylum theme the whole way. Like the theme kind of changes throughout the haunted house, which is really cool. I like that. It lets you get really creative with everything. What's up, Todd? Welcome, welcome. I'm in Arizona, but I have family in Utah. Maybe I can go visit. There you go. Speaking of visiting, we do finally have more updates on the retreat. Amanda's already doing a little bit of preparations and planning for the next women's retreat next year. It's going to be sometime in the summer. No, end of summer next year. Around the same time of the year as the last one. But we were talking, and she gave me some really good ideas for the men's retreat. So we are at least beginning more of the planning for the men's retreat too. Planning it sometime at the beginning of next year in hopes that eventually we can do a combined one. But there's more to that to come for sure. I didn't realize there's so much planning for all of this. So we really got to crack down on it. But just as a little heads up, there is more to come on that. So I'm excited for it. Eskel, check out what your sister has for lighting and camera compared to what you have. Maybe adjusting light position and or different camera is needed for less fuzzy picture on your videos and lives. I know, yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the camera settings. I was extremely impressed when she went live at Cults to Consciousness's studio and was using all of their cameras and their stuff, and it was like beautiful. The sound quality was perfect. The imaging came through great. There was no lag, no blurriness to it. I was like, wow, their setup. Like, I want to go tour their studio, man. They have a really good setup. Thank you so much, Denise. Really appreciate the donation. That's awesome. Heck yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so uh, Amanda literally was like, probably don't talk about this yet because we don't know if all this is gonna happen. But um, I have this idea of like, I don't know for sure how much I'm gonna like ask for donations for it or whatnot. But of course, anyone that wants to donate to the retreat, we will. But I'm really hesitant about that because my idea, this is just one idea, probably not gonna happen, but it could be cool if it worked out. Is to just put whatever money I can put towards the retreat and any donations, and then put it all on red. And then if it wins, we can make the retreat really epic and some awesome. Then if it loses, I just tell the guys, sorry, we're going camping. We'll go chill at a lake or something. I don't know. But it could be fun, but it also could be kind of sad. So I don't know if we're going to do that, but it's just one idea that I have. What's up, Val? Welcome, welcome. All my classes for the winter will be virtual. Oh, are we still? Is a lot of people still doing virtual stuff? Hey, Amanda's here. What's up, Amanda? Welcome. In August, maybe September. Yeah, I told them around the same time that the retreat was last time. Kyle's saying, yeah, it was a hospital built in 1949. Okay, so Asylum 49 really does originate from an old hospital. That's wild. Dang. Huh. Where is it exactly at Asylum 49? So it's in a small little town called Tooele. It's like if you roughly know, everyone knows Salt Lake City, and it's just a town kind of off to the side of Salt Lake City, like a good 30-45 minutes away from Salt Lake City. To like, if you're looking at the map, it's on the left side. Small little town called Tooele. But yeah, I was surprised. All I did was typed in Asylum 49, and it literally came up. Maybe because I was already in Utah and it was close or something. But that's how I found like the exact coordinates of it. I thought I was gonna have to like search it on Google and figure out the address, but it even pops up on Apple Maps. So I thought that was cool. Val says you can't go, only me. What are you saying? What are you talking about, Val? Oh, Melanie used to live in Utah. Nice, nice. Oh, you're so funny, Val. I'll see you there. Nice. The Hotel Congress in Tucson, Arizona has a haunted room. I wanted to stay there so much before we have moved back to California. Didn't have someone to leave my son with overnight, though. That is one thing that would be extra hard if you had to sleep overnight in a haunted house, because I have trouble sleeping anywhere that's not my house already. So going to a haunted house and knowing you have to stay there all night long, I don't even know if I'd be scared of the demons. I'd just be, like, I wouldn't want to be there that long. I'd be scared of my own thoughts just sitting there all night long. Oh, that could get really interesting. I asked what mic they use, and I am getting the exact same one. Heck yeah, Amanda. That's awesome. Oh, I just want to know. Yeah, the mic. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with my mic quality. I'll of course have to upgrade it at some point, but I just want to know how they get such crisp imaging. They looked so cool there. It must be like either their lighting, their camera, or I even wonder if it's whatever they use to connect it all. Because my camera, I swear, it's a pretty dang good camera. It's like $1,000 camera, and I researched what cameras were good for YouTube videos, and like I got one that had really good reviews, but I wonder if it's the way that I connect it. Maybe like the software I run things on. I don't know. But anyways, I'll have to look more into that. LMAO, stop, Eskel. Gambling addiction. You know what, Amanda? I got a problem. And here's the big problem. There's casinos here in Washington where I live. It's so easy. Val, tell Aunt Kathy I am loving her soap and want to order more. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Val I don't even know what it's called. Gift boxes or something. Um, Amanda actually bought Rachel for her birthday. She got her one of Val's little gift boxes that he does. It's got like soap. It even had like a little unicorn. Um, I don't know what that's called. Bandana. It was really cool. Oh, and a candle was in it. Speaking of candles, that's what we're gonna give away today. You guys, whoever can remember the most details from the scary stories I told, we're giving you one of the last ones from my summer candles that I made. I didn't even know that I had any more of these, but when I was in Utah scrummaging through all of my in my storage unit, all my old boxes, I found this one. So this is a very special one, and it could be yours. What's up? What's up, Val? Oh, I read that one. I know Twilla. You do. It's pretty small. To be honest, if it weren't for Asylum 49, I probably would have never gone to Twilla. It's just like, there's nothing, there's not a lot in Twilla, if I'm being honest. Val says to the ladies' retreat. Yeah, I know. I'm technically not supposed to go, but I want to go to them too. I feel you, Val. I just wish it could be like, I don't know, combined or something maybe. But we gotta find some way to I just want to have more of them. That's what I want to do. Even if we do one that's called a guys retreat, for all the dudes. But I don't know. I don't feel like I'd be super picky on who comes. But I just want to do more meetups. What's up, Joe? We got Joe in the house. I know that area. I hate driving through it. Heck yeah, we got a lot of people online today. This is perfect. Eskel, it's Valiant Unicorn Boxes. That's what they're called. Ooh, I like that. Valiant. Heck yeah. Unicorn boxes. Nice. Yeah, so if any of you guys just want a box of happiness and great smelling bath bombs, candles, soaps. What else was in there? I don't remember. But yeah, they're fun. The boxes are amazing. I gotta order more. Nice. Heck yeah, there you go. I have a casino about 45 minutes from my house. Go there about every few months for adults only, no kids allowed. Drag shows. I always ignore the games. Really? Oh, it's the tables that get me. I don't get much satisfaction from the machines, just like pressing a button. But when I go to the table and like the people, the dealers and stuff, they'll actually help me to know how to play 21 and like how to get the best odds. And it's just fun having a conversation with them and the excitement to possibly win. I always have a good time. It was fun playing poker with you. Yeah, Joe and I got together and we played poker with like four other guys, and um, it was so interesting because I'm pretty sure like statistically the best player that was in the group, he actually got out very first. And it was interesting watching him. He just kind of became the dealer after he lost all of his chips, but he was watching everyone and trying to make predictions of who's got the best hand and like really reading into each person's expression, what they would say and when they would fold or not, and like just making note of everything everyone was doing to try and like make predictions and guesses on who was going to win the game. And it was so interesting. Kind of like peek inside their mind. My son hasn't been sleeping. I remember nothing from the stories except the hospital and the kids one. That was a good one, Denise. I really like that one. Interesting fact about that one, too. I can't tell it till the end because it's a spoiler. But yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about that one. That one was so cool. Melanie says that it sucked living in Twilla. Oh, so you lived there. Huh. Dang, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's a great place. I've only been there like twice though. Oh, she didn't live in Twilla. Oh, thank God. Nice. LOL, guys and girls, I just plugged the Stratocaster into the AMP and it works. Guys and girls, I just plugged the Stratocaster into the AMP. Explain, Todd. I don't understand. Oh, Todd, really after the crack? That is fantastic. What? What's going on? I can't go to the casino, lol. I have a horrid luck for myself. Everyone else wins. I lose everything in like 5 minutes. Oh boy. Oh, what amp do you use? I see, okay. Darn, I just got your text, Amanda. So I tried to send the link to this live to Amanda earlier, like first, so she could be the first one to comment, because I like trying to be the first one to comment in her videos. But until I press go live, apparently it doesn't work. So I guess no head start for Amanda. All right. Should we get into this though? You guys ready to see who wins? Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're going to be talking about Halloween stuff, even though it's long gone. People are literally playing Christmas music already. Todd, tell Eskel about what you made. Ooh, I want to know what he made. Her name is Pumpkin. Aw. Heck yeah. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to pull up all my previous videos, and we'll see what you guys remember from them. First of all, the name. So the very first one I did was about a homeless man under the bed. I guess that would be the title, the name of it. But I couldn't name it that because that would have ruined the whole storyline, the whole big plot at the end. The second one was the hospital and the kids one. I called it the Insane Asylum. And then we got Hell's Basement. And the very last one was the haunted Airbnb. That's what it was. Heck yeah. So let's just start with the first one. I didn't write down very many notes. Okay, but let's just ask if any of you guys know what happened to the two girls from the first story of the homeless man that was under the bed. Do any of you guys remember? That's kind of a loaded question though, because a lot of stuff happened to them. But I mean, like, what happened to them as a relationship, I guess. What's up, Sam? We got Sam. Oh, Sam Ashton. What's up, man? Sam Ashton says, "Do you swear now?" Fuck no. No, just kidding. I swear a little bit. Okay, that's a good question. I think that's really funny because, I feel like that kind of gives away like our background, how long it takes for someone to kind of like adapt or change after leaving a cult when you're so used to a certain way of living. You know. Hey, Val got that one. What's up, Val? Val says they became close friends. Yeah, so in the story of the homeless man under the bed, then the whole time throughout the article or whatever, then it's like playing it out like these two, it's not the article, sorry, the story, plays it out as like these two are going to like become enemies, or like one of the girls is like creepy and crazy, but then they become best friends at the end of the story. It's kind of cool. I like that about that one. Sweet. Okay, so Val gets one. Here's how we're going to do it for this one. I was shown this cool app about, oh my goodness, what is it called? There's this cool app you can do to see who wins. Yeah, spin the wheel. Here we go. Since we're all talking about gambling. For this one, to win the candle, instead of doing the whole cup thing, I'm going to put each name in a wheel, and I'll let us spin it in the end. And you could put multiple names in it too, so I think this will be really fun. Apparently it's going to take a little longer. I'm getting tired. Please select. Oh, confirm. Here we go. Okay, so we can just put his name in it, I'm pretty sure. Val. Done. Okay. Huh. I don't know why I gave Val 2, but okay, we got your name in there, Val. And we'll spin this at the end. Oh, wow. We got a lot of comments. Sorry, I know when I get distracted, then the lives get boring. When I rewatch my lives, I'm always like, oh, put your phone down. What's going on? Okay, let's catch some of these. Oh yeah, Hell's Basement. I remember that one. Oh, good. That means that one was intense, right? That one, that one I really like too because um, I told myself for that one, just really like don't even like focus so much on all the little details as you're going on it, but make sure you like get really intense and really enthusiastic into the story. It might have came out as a little too aggressive, but I had fun telling that one. So, oh Todd, really after the crack, that is fantastic. Oh, did Todd tell us what he made? I think I missed it. I just think of Back to the Future when someone plugs an AMP in. I don't even know what an AMP is. Is that like a Walkman? Wait, did you just take the Lord's name in vain? Oh my god. I love that you guys are still making videos. It's hard to make videos when you're not feeling good. That's why lives are super hard. Because it's like, I don't get to just wait all week until I'm like super hyped and full of energy and then make my video. Which is basically what I did when I would make just not the lives, just when I would make my other regular videos. I would just make them whenever I was in a good mood, whenever things were going good. But these lives, they have to be every single week, which is funny because these lives I've been more consistent on than my other ones because there's not a time frame, there's not a certain time that has to be done. I just keep on saying that they can wait, Just doing everything else all the time. Oh yeah, Hell's Basement. I remember that one. Yeah, apparently a lot of people like that one. I don't remember any. Melanie, go back and watch them really quick. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably too late now. We're going to get into the questions here. Val already got one of them. They became close friends. Heck yeah, Val. A Stratocaster is a type of guitar. Oh yeah, Todd's really good at playing the guitar, you guys. I plugged it into an amplifier and it worked. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Amplifier. Trying to tune it now. Heck yeah. I once bought an amplifier. This was even back when I was in the order. I bought an amplifier from one of my half brothers because I had also bought an electric guitar, and I literally used the amplifier one time, and then I was never allowed to use it again because it was just so dang loud, so loud, and I'd get in trouble trying to use it ever. Which I loved it. I think it was awesome being able to just try and jam out, but it was it's also a really dumb idea on my part because I bought it before I ever learned how to play the guitar. I wanted to take lessons. I wanted to learn, right? And I was like, this would be so cool. So I buy an electric guitar with an amplifier before I even know how to play. So I'm like trying to practice sounding like complete garbage while it's blaring throughout the whole house. Like that was a bad idea. Eskel, a little cussing. I had my son's mouth all prepped for the Navy. He has a potty mouth from hell. Good one, Darcy. Oh, that's funny. I wonder who swears more though, Darcy. Your son or Harper? Harper, oh man, she's got no filter whatsoever. It's so fun hanging out with her. Denise, the crack was in the other one, but it works too. Oh, I need to get another candle. Hi, Eskel, what's up? And my child just started blasting Christmas music. I know, right? I'm still stuck on Halloween, you guys, and Christmas is right here. Bye, Eskel. Talk to you later. Got to get up super early tomorrow. If I win, respin because I got too many candles. I had to learn how to make them. I love a good massage candle. Nice. Okay. Well, you all heard it. If it lands on Val, then we'll spin it again. Todd makes music, and in particular, I am talking about his guitars he made. Nice. Wow. I wonder what that's like, actually making the guitar. Oh, thank you, Flinky Mary. Thanks so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, so Let's see what the next question is, because the next video was, oh, the kids in the basement. Okay, so this one I wanted to ask. I'll ask two, because one of them I think there's no way you guys will get it. But if you do, awesome. Do any of you guys know where that story originated from? Because basically none of these stories I made up. Well, that's an option, I guess, for maybe one of them. But um, if any of you guys know where that one originated from or where you guys think that it came from, if any of you guys can guess that, I would be very impressed. But other than that, how many kids were in that story? And bonus, if you can name them, if you can name the characters in the hospital story specifically. So in this story, there was kids that were at the hospital because, oh frick, I can't remember why they were at the hospital. I think the mom was having a baby or something. And then the three kids wandered off though because they were all bored. And they end up finding this really old elevator that takes them down into the basement. And they just have these really creepy experiences running through the basement because everything's like worn out and run down. And they even find some creepy, like, it doesn't specify if it's a man or not, but they find something down in that basement and they try to run away. It was really creepy. And they do get away. But if you guys know where that story originated from, or if you guys can know how many characters there were, how many of the kids there were, and any of their names, then I'll put you guys' name on the spinning wheel to win the candle. Good night, Val. Everyone's saying good night. Thanks for tuning in. Denise Pace. Here in the U.S., we haven't celebrated Thanksgiving Day yet. Too early. Amp is short for amplifier. Yeah. True. Daniel, good point. We have moved straight into ho 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 holidays. I just got my hubby a new amp. Ooh, nice. You probably hope you're used to loud noises. Good luck with that. I still cuss more than my son, except when I told him, hold on, so I could yell, bye, Mikey, as his ship sunk in the movie Battleship. He told me, fuck you. Dang. Denise Pace, there are some cities in Canada that you've been to that you'd advise against visiting? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Why would you not want to go to them? I gotta know those stories. Mark guesses New England. No, it is not New England. I guess I should say, that's a trick question because what story? My kid yelled. The one, we're talking about the one with the kids in the hospital. Told a scary story 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. About these kids wandering a hospital and getting lost in the basement. Denise says, not really, Daniel. I mean Vancouver or Toronto have a bad section, but otherwise all good. There you go. That's kind of what I thought. I feel like every place is worth visiting, you know? And because usually, you know, if it's kind of like a, I don't know, a rough city or something, then that generally means there's a lot of people there. And so there's more things there to see. I think that still makes it worth visiting, you know? But Denise says 5 kids. What? I wonder why she's guessing 5. That's not correct. Unless I'm even thinking of it wrong. No, there wasn't 5 kids. Good guess though. Pretty close. Eskel guitar stuff is fine. LOL, my hubs has a degree in music and he plays really well. I'm used to loud. My dad is a drummer. What? Oh, I see. Nice. A tube amp. Nice. 4 kids. Okay, Melanie got it. That one, the reason why that was supposed to be hard is because the mom just had a baby, right? So that was the 4th one. So there was 3 kids running around the hospital and got lost in the basement. But there was technically a 4th kid in the story because, I mean, yeah, 4 kids because of the baby that was just born. So good job, Melanie. We'll add you to the wheel here. Melanie. I'm worried I'm gonna spell it wrong. Melanie. Nice. Heck yeah, awesome. Okay, we still got Melanie and Val on the wheel. Let's go to the next story. Hell's Basement. Ooh, this one was really intense, but I didn't actually write down a question from this one. But let's think about it. What was... Okay, this is an easy one. What did he find in the basement? This one's really creepy. But I feel like that should be pretty easy. Just at the end. You can literally watch the live, fast forward to the end of the story, bam, right then and there. He finds something in the creepy, scary basement. What did he find? No wants to go to Chilliwack? Chilliwack? Is that a place in Canada? I've never heard of that. My mom never wants to hear our scary stories. She didn't want to know when I saw rice bouncing off the bank out auger before my brother saved me from being splattered when I was 5. Whoa. That's creepy. That makes me think of the Crazies. Have you guys seen the movie called The Crazies? Oh my gosh. That was creepy. And it takes place in a small town with lots of like farm machines. And there's one where the girl gets really close to this giant like cutter thing that goes through the fields and cuts up all the fields. Oh, it's very creepy. What? So the dead girl doesn't count? Ooh, you did pay attention, Denise, but she wasn't a dead girl. Remember? It was a doll. They found a doll down there. Right? In the basement. Good point though, Denise. A doll was in the basement of the hospital, yeah. But also some other figure. But it really alludes to that figure being a man, like a big old person. So I don't really consider that as a kid in the story. But maybe it was just a kid that grew pretty tall. I don't know. Melanie Brown, people. There you go. Yep. That's supposed to be a huge plot. First of all, the big intense moment is that he gets locked in the basement, but when he turns around, he finds more people in it. That one's pretty scary. But good job, Melanie. We'll add your name twice. Melanie. I still gotta check again. But yeah, that one. Okay, the summary for that story is someone goes and they're staying in a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, and literally that like just being in the middle of the woods at night is scary. So that's why I like that one. I was just like, as much fun as I like going out in nature, when it gets dark, it just is. It's scarier. And so what really like made the hairs on the back of my neck go up from that story was just how dark and creepy the whole setting was, and running into some other strange cabin. Like, who does that? That's like asking for trouble. And then going down into the basement. Oh, Daniel. Oh yeah, I heard. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just finishing the story. Then he goes down into the basement, pretty much falls, like he's running and panicking. So I get it. They're stressed out, but then they run into their own cage basically and get trapped by the people. It's so sad. Crazy. He found people in the basement. Yep. But the dead girl pulled on the elevator. Well, that was the figure person. Huh. Was it a dead girl? I didn't think it was a dead girl. But you're right. Maybe it was hinting towards it being a little girl, because it was when they saw the doll that the person, the figure, whatever it was, finally like made himself known to the kids. And they'd heard some The voice, it did say the voice of a, but I think it just said a creepy voice. But you're right. I wonder if that could have been in from the actual story. That it was some lost little girl down there, or maybe like some girl that died down there, and that was her spirit. Would do spirits count though? Sorry, I'm trying to help you out, Denise. I want you to win one. I love that movie. It was good. The Crazies. Yeah, yeah. It was intense. Denise finally says, "Fine, fine." Sorry, Denise. I can still put your name in the will. Just gotta keep it fair. I'll try to get one that is super easy, Denise, and hopefully you'll get it. Ooh, Darcy's got a good question. Okay, but first let's go to the next question, and then we'll read more comments. Let's see what the next one was. Okay, here we go. So in the haunted Airbnb, um, who was the actual villain in that story? Because that threw a big curveball even to me. I was like, no freaking way. Because that, like, the whole story, you're thinking it's a certain person, but then at the end of the story, you find out who it really is. It's pretty scary. She wanted friends to play with. Scary music. Melanie says, I was like, are you kidding me? Never go into a house with a light. And that's what I'm thinking too. But I do have to admit, if I was in a panic, I would probably associate light with people and comfort and safety, you know? Because if you're running through a dark forest and there's no lights, you probably would be attracted to the light thinking it's safer than the alternative of the dark forest, right? So, yeah, as crazy as it seems like, I can kind of see why someone would go run inside. Ooh, Todd says his guitar plays nice, just needs a few adjustments. I'll put a picture on Discord. Heck yeah. I want to see that. That'll be cool. Part 3 of my comment. I have a junior hockey team where I live, this Saginaw Spirit. They're hosting the Memorial Cup this year. I went to a football game this week, actually. I'll have to tell you guys about it. It was pretty fun. Haha, all good. Danielle, nice. I had creepy spirit stories. Awesome. It's like running to the attic. Don't be the dumbass running upstairs. LOL. There you go. Visited me before his spirit moved on. Whoa. He knew I needed him too. His death was extremely difficult for me. Okay, yeah. So, in regards to that comment, someone asked about has anyone been visited by a relative? Amanda actually has that a really interesting experience where she felt the presence of our grandparents, and it was really cool that she even could associate like their name with when she felt their presence. And so it's like to me, I mean, I've always kind of felt like names have a very big significance to people. And so even though I haven't necessarily been visited by someone, I have felt like I've felt a presence similar to what she said. I don't know if I could say that like I was able to associate a name with their presence, but it is interesting the types of feelings that can come in those instances. But man, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. Okay, so nobody knows who the real bad guy was in the last story. I'll tell a little bit of the story, see if it'll jog anyone's memory. So, in the haunted Airbnb, someone simply rents an Airbnb for the first time because all their friends are given this, you know, talking about how hyped Airbnbs are and how they're way better than hotels. So instead of staying in a hotel, they stay in this Airbnb that's like fairly new, doesn't have a whole lot of listings. Um, but the old couple of the Airbnb seems so sweet, super nice. The whole time throughout the story, it's kind of like at the beginning, it's trying to paint this old couple is the nicest, sweetest couple ever. They feed her dinner, they offer her wine, like they're so nice to her when she's going and staying at this Airbnb. And then though, it starts to kind of turn it and make it seem like, oh, this old couple is acting a little bit strange. They're almost being too nice. It's getting kind of creepy, right? And then you start to think, oh, I think the owners of the Airbnb are definitely the murderers. Get out of the house. Like it starts painting them out as the bad guy. But then you realize it wasn't them. Good guess though, Melanie. It was the owner of the Airbnb. No, it wasn't the owner. That's what made it so creepy. So it was actually one of the previous tenants that had stayed there. There had only been like 2 people that had previously stayed at this Airbnb, and one of them was this guy that's this huge, massive guy. And she finds this out because not only does he come into the room of the Airbnb and he takes a picture of her while she was sleeping, and this wakes her up, and she ends up jumping out of the window, right, and running away. But then when the car comes down, that same figure was in the car trying to go and find her and get her, and that guy had the Airbnb owners, the old couple, was tied up in the back of his car because he had gone back to the Airbnb that he had previously stayed at and kidnapped them, and was trying to even kidnap her. So, and then even when the way this all connects is when the police are going through their, all of their evidence, then they have pictures of all the people that have stayed in the Airbnb, and one of the photos that she looks at is the same guy that she saw both times throughout the night. So he was the murderer. Well, we don't know if he killed anyone, but he was the one kidnapping. Oh, that's right. Her picks her up in the car on the road. That was it. I was going to say a random serial killer in the area. That technically would have been right. You should have just said it. Throw out your guesses. You'll probably get it right eventually. Nice try, nice try. Okay, we'll try to come up with one more question then. Let's think. Okay, this one could be super easy. Which story is not true? Let's start with that, actually. Which of these stories is not true, do you guys think? It's not real. It's never happened to anyone. It's fake, I guess, yeah. It's just a story. I mean, they're all stories, but a lot of them are based off of true stories. So let's see who can guess which one is not. Doesn't have any base off of anything real, like not from a real experience or the fun house story you told first. No, that one's real. The one with the homeless man under the bed? Is that the one you're talking about? That one was definitely real, man. There's a whole article and everything about that one, where the 2 girls become friends. Because she literally was. She moved away to college for the first time, and her apartment had what they call froggers, I guess, people that just like hide in homes and stuff. No, didn't you tell one before that? What? The second one, IDK. I'm just guessing. Good try, Melanie. I gotta get these in order now. Was there one before that one? Oh no. Let me check really quick then. I hope there wasn't. I mean, I thought the first scary story I told was the homeless man under the bed, but I'm double checking right now just to make sure. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh. But yeah. Okay. Anyways, so this story starts off with, we'll say Taylor. Ah, Denise is right. There's another one. Oh wait, no, that is the college one. Okay, so that's the homeless man one. So, which one did I forget? You're right though. Something's missing. It's at the end of the month, after all the stories have been told. Okay. Bailey and James were madly. Oh, the haunted pumpkin patch. Oh my gosh, that's the one I forgot about. The haunted pumpkin patch. My bad, my bad. Okay, so even I forgot one of them. A guy and his girlfriend that go to a haunted house. Yeah, that's the haunted pumpkin patch. All right, I forgot to talk about that one. Um, that one's actually based on a true story as well. So, um, but I totally forgot about the one. Yeah, maybe we could think of a question about that one. Denise seems to know about that one, so this one's for you, Denise. Let's see if you can get it. What? Um, let's think. Let's think. In that one, hmm. What did they find in the room? Maybe. No. Let's think. Let's think. There's got to be a better one than that. Um. Huh. I don't know a good question for that one. That one was really short, so there's not a whole lot of like intricate detail to that one, because they essentially went to a pumpkin patch, and um, they found the haunted, or they took photos of the creepy looking house on the in the field, and then they dare each other to go inside. Oh, that should have been my question. Damn it. Okay, let's see another question. Yes, that one. Find the cabin with the room full of other people. Oh, as scary as much as I wish that one was the fake one, Denise. That one is also based off of a true story, man. I know, two older couple. No guy takes photos. That one's also based off a true story. More like than some serial killer shit I have read. Yikes. I know, right? That's what makes these extra scary. More that in fact there was only one story that I told that was not real. Not based off of a true story. I know, right, Amanda? Oh my gosh. I definitely had to watch some Bob's Burgers after telling these scary stories, because it's hard to go to sleep right after talking about murderers and people being locked in basements. Oh my gosh. It is crazy. But Amanda, can you guess which one is not true? You actually helped me with the one that I told that wasn't true. Amanda was the one that gave me some ideas for it. Well, like, she let me talk about like what was happening with them. Same, Amanda. My doggies are sleeping in my room now. Nice, nice. You guys have basically listed all of them except for this one. That's not true. Let's see, let's see. I'm still trying to think of a question for the pumpkin patch one though. Um, let's see, let's see. Oh, yeah. Why was there no? Hmm. I need doggies for this very reason. LOL. Right? I keep seeing the type of dog that you said you wanted to get, Amanda. I keep seeing those on my Instagram, so I sent you one of them. I had a client that passed away. Take a puppy. I'm sure I'll have another litter soon. Aw. Nice. Someone guessed the Airbnb one. Nope. Huh. I didn't know this would be so hard. It was whatever one you told in your car. Yep, that's true. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it to you, Denise. Cause yeah, I did tell it in that car, but it was the hospital one with the kids in the basement. That one, the reason why that was so fun is because that one was generated by AI. I literally was like talking to AI and I was like, "Hey, help me come up with a cool Carrie story that it's realistic and like, it could be real, but like just make it interesting and intense and yada yada, right?" And so AI just spewed out a bunch of stuff and um AI is interesting though because it wasn't good at telling the full story start to end, but it was really good at coming out with plots and ideas and where the story should go. So I bounced ideas off of like Amanda and Rachel, getting ideas on what I should ask AI to do in the next part of the story. So that one was a lot of fun to put together. All right, Denise, we'll put your name down in the blue one. Here we go. Nice, nice. Sweet. All right. Okay, we got Val, Melanie, and Denise. Got you all on here. Heck yeah. Nice, Denise. I'm glad you got one. Heck yeah. My daughter's dog is a hoe for show LMFAO. I'm currently fostering a 12-month-old lab named Nash. Aw, that's cool. My chihuahua is a hoe for Papachinos from Starbucks. Aw, heck yeah. Sweet. Alright, any other questions from the stories, or should we spin the wheel? I think we should just spin the wheel. I, for some reason, can't think of a good question for that pumpkin story one. So we're just going to skip that one. Alright then, here's the moment of truth. Let's see who gets a candle. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? The spin. Okay, I'm just going to go on the other side so y'all can see it. I don't know exactly how this works, but let's see if we can get it to focus. No, it's not going to focus. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on. Okay, now it's kind of working. So all I gotta do is hit spin. Bam. Wait. Oh my gosh. Give me just a minute. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Dun dun dun. Hey, we got a winner. Melanie. Sweet. That was easy enough. Heck yeah, Melanie. Just DM me on Instagram your address and I will ship it off to you. You won my last little candle that wasn't supposed to exist, but I found it. It's all yours. Congratulations. Thanks for listening to my scary stories. I know I'm not the best storyteller yet, but I think if I just start doing it as often, like, it's going to be tough because if I only wait till around Halloween time, I'm going to be rusty every year, you know? So I'll have to do something so that I can, like, practice my stories before Halloween time comes. I'm thinking maybe I'll do, like, you know, when September hits, I'll start telling scary stories on TikTok and then, like, practicing them, getting better at them, and then be ready in October to tell all my scary, scary stories. That could be fun. Nice, nice. Melanie, did you see that? LMAO, I have English. Mastiffs. Cool beans. Heck yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, if you... I feel like you've messaged me, right, Melanie? Just send me your info, and I'll send it your way. But awesome. Alright, I think that's everything. The last thing I was going to share is just a little update on how things have been. I got to go to a football game recently, and it was a lot of fun. I haven't been to a college football game. It was the Huskies versus the Utes. So I was actually cheering for the Utes, but the Huskies is the Washington team anyway, so I'm kind of like a Washington fan now that I've moved here and live here, so I was happy with either one winning. But it was a pretty close game. The Huskies dropped the ball a couple of times that made me think they were for sure going to lose, but they ended up winning. So I was happy for them. And it was fun to watch, man. We literally we were at the part of a stadium that was like super high up, and as intense as the game was, like I hadn't been to a game in like person in so long that I forgot how freaking loud the crowd can get. You guys, they scream, they shout for like every touchdown, everything that's happening. Like they get so hyped and excited. But what surprised me is just how much was going on. There was literally like a band came out, and the choreograph, whatever it's called, how like smooth everything went. They were like so on point, so good at what they were doing, the performance and everything. I was impressed. There was even at one point when I got to my bleacher seat, there was like a cardboard paper on it. It was like just laid down on all the seats around me, and it had a little note to hold up the paper when the announcer says to, and it'll spell out this big old huge thing. So they had like just so much stuff like planned for it. I was really impressed. It was awesome to see everything, and just to see how good people are. Like footballers are great at what they do, but even down to the cheerleaders, the band, the all of the uh what's it called, the setup to the whole performance is so intense, man. It was awesome to see. And then what was crazy was when the crowd got the loudest. It actually wasn't at a touchdown. It wasn't even when they won the freaking game. The crowd got so loud when people in the bleachers started taking those little papers near the end. They took the papers and started folding them into airplanes, because we were like really high up on the bleachers, right? And they would throw them, make little airplanes out of those cardboard things, and they'd throw them and try to get them onto the field. And tons of people were doing this, and they would go pretty far, and it was a windy day, so they'd go pretty close to the field. But it took a super long time until finally one made it all the way down and landed right near like the in goal where the touchdown is. And the crowd just lost it. They went crazy, and they were shouting and cheering louder than basically the whole rest of the game. It was really funny to see that. That made me laugh so hard. Yeah, it was college football. It was so fun. My first time, I think, going to a college specific football game, and it was cool seeing the Utes play too. I really liked it. It was fun. Heck yeah. So yeah, that was my exciting moment recently. For Rachel's birthday, we went out and sang karaoke. That was a lot of fun. What else? Yeah, just working hard, staying busy. So this is awesome. Sweet. Well, we made it one more. Next week's gonna be number 90, episode 90 of all of these, you guys. Heck yeah. Making it slowly but surely. What'd Melanie say? Cardinals versus Seahawks games in Arizona are pretty crazy. Baseball is actually really loud. We usually sit really close next to where they run out from the locker room. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I don't know why I haven't gotten into sports as much. It's so fun to see everyone get super hyped about it. I love the energy at the games. They're awesome. It was a lot of fun. But the Jazz games were fun to go to. I've been to a few Jazz games back when I was in Utah. Yeah, the Jazz is huge in Utah. It was really fun. But heck yeah. Awesome. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and watching another evening with Eskel. Thanks to everyone who commented. You guys are the best. This is awesome. Hope to see you all next week. We're going to keep this going. And yeah, have a good week, you guys. Thank you. Bye.